Hello, this is Captain Kenny Kramer with Texas Fishing Tips. This is your weekly fishing report. This week, been running out of Con Brown. Come back here and hit these islands and these flats here behind Island 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can, for reds, you can also hit on the outside on this channel right about here down to here. There's been some drum right in here. With 3/0 kill hook, half-ounce weight. With shrimp, live or dead. Been a ticket on the back side of the islands back over in here for reds. Been using cut bait and some shrimp. Been working really well with the shrimp. You might want to use some fish bites and then top it with shrimp because the perch and hardheads are out in full force. You get done there, you can run back over into here, hit these little islands down here, just bounce from island to island to island. Right here at the end island is usually pretty good right in here. Around that island right there, be a good place for some reds right in there. If you got a popping cork and shrimp, you can always get out here in California Hole and drift this whole flat all the way back into Estes. Been some trout back in here. Not a lot of numbers on keepers, but there has been some good trout. You can also come out here with some croaker, work down trailer, croaker and some shrimp. Been picking up trout and some drum out here, a few reds as well. Kind of pay attention to these guts right in here, set up and fish all these little guts that come in here. Just get you right on the edge on that about 3-4 foot of water and power pole down and cast up in there. If you have a skinny water boat, you can come back here behind Hog Island. It's not real skinny, but a couple of feet back in here, you can get you some trout, some drum, some reds back right on the backside of Hog Island. Come through this cut and go up Morris Cummings, fish these edges all along here. It's been producing pretty good trout with croaker, free lined or a little split shot. Just working on these edges works really well. You can come out, hit Old Quarantine down the side over here, keep on coming around, work this whole outside area. Been some good trout in there. If you get you a skipjack along the way, go ahead and throw him in the box and save him for later and cut him up for some redfish. All out in here in front of the lighthouse, this whole area right out in here has been producing some pretty good trout with a croaker free line. Been working really well for us. You're that far, you can come on out here to the north and south jetty. That time of year, good trout, reds, drum, kingfish, Spanish mackerel. Both of those should be showing up. The north and the south jetty, work them. Be sure to produce you some fish, but just make sure you check your wave report and make sure to be safe when you come on out there. You can also come up back over here, get on the outside of Stedman's, work that reef all the way down. Some nice trout hanging out in there as well. Get done there, you can flip over here, hit these rocks on the outside of Ransom and come around. Just work that whole area on the outside, about 3-4 foot of water, power pole down and cast up in there. Work your way all the way down to Dagger. You can come back in here into Sunray, hit these little islands all back in here. Been producing some reds on cut bait. It's been the ticket 3/0 kill hook Carolina rig. Works really well. If you find yourself fishing along this channel all the way down into here, on both sides, if you're ever in here, you see a ship coming, you want to get away from the edges because they throw a massive wake and it's pretty much a delayed reaction. They'll come by and the next thing you know, here comes the wave and there's no way you can get away from it. I've been fishing way back up here into East Flats, and when those ships come by, it sucks the water out. So make sure you're fishing back in that channel. Make sure that you pay attention. You see a ship coming, go ahead and reel your lines in and kind of get away from that shoreline because I can't stress enough, it will sink you. If you are back in here to East Flats, this whole area right in here on the East Flats area, if you got a skinny water boat, is a good area to fish in. Just pothole it, find you a sand pocket, throw in there. Don't get nothing, keep on working down. If you find yourself over here in the Ingleside and Portland area, you can come on down and work the edge of these channels all the way down with croaker, some good trout all back in here. Portland shoreline, when you get back up in here, working all these docks all the way down. There's good trout all out in here. It's a good place to come on a good day, if it's not too windy, because it does get pretty rough out here. You can also, if you're back over in here, hit these rocks on the outside over here and this whole shoreline. There is some pretty good trout in here, and just remember the regulations are 15 to 20 with 3 trout, 1 over 30. If it's a beautiful day and you find yourself out here, you can always come out and hit wells, just well hop, find you a well and hit it, go to the next one, hit it, just work yourself. There's lots of wells out here to work. You can spend a whole day out here. Been freelining croaker, some shrimp. You'll be sure to get your box full. Until next week, thank you very much.